Everybody, and welcome back to Tyranny. So, after a little digging online, turns out I was mistaken. It's if I hit Tier 4 Wrath with Tunon that a certain option gets locked out later on. I've decided to free you and decree your innocence. Leave here quickly. The settlers will kill you if you linger. Just get the mongrel out of my sight. Okay, and apparently there's like a... Let's see... Reputation. Spare the beast child. Okay, apparently the beast child was not Left Claw, which stands to reason, I suppose. Let's see, so Stone Down Gorge. Again. To be able to free the scavengers, because Fizzgig. Claws, buddy. He's laying on the futon next to me, and I decide to reach over and scritch at his head. And he was a little reluctant to let my hand go free, to put it mildly. Okay. Well, on the plus side, I should be able to just go through here now. Keyword being should. Oh, okay. I saved Left Claw from Halfgate, so the Stone Stalkers owed me. Now free these settlers. Good. I'll see that the settlers make it to safety. No. Okay, could I have gone down, maybe? Whatever. The Stone Stalkers have agreed to free you in payment of a debt owed to me. Not sure if I should go back or not. And I'll probably want to have Lantry for this, I'll bet. At least that's my inkling. I mean, I would not be the least bit surprised. I really wouldn't. Okay, now I can get through. I'll go half gate again, then Dawning Spire. Again. And it'll be a moderately shorter stream. Probably like 1:30 or so. Or hour and 30 minutes, because... Or when I get done with the Spire, whichever comes first, unless it's close. That sort of thing. Oh yeah, there's Grayson. You may not like it, but they're here to stay. You'll have to learn to live with them. Uh-huh. Yes, convince you to trust her when you're saying that all the filth need to die. Good God. Oh, shit. Howling Rock to meet Isadora. I don't think I've actually been there yet. Wait. I'm assuming this is Howling Rock, then. Okay, yep. Damn. There's Cairn. I have to wonder...
Archon still rumbles and
Let's try not to stand out, shall we?
From stone. His hue leave locked to kills in shadow.
Ooh, Herbalist Mitts. Why not, I suppose. I'll pop that into mine.
Will do. Sorry, I can't.
Cairn, what have they done? How you must be suffering.
No one will see me.
Yeah, Siren is definitely pretty tender-hearted.
Sorry.
Like, in a positive way.
It's a tough job being so remarkable all the
Climb
time.
down. Okay, heading over.
Sorry, I
nope,
can't.
guess I can't. Oh, there's
Sorry,
Isadora.
I can't.
Alright. Alright, parry goes up and athletics goes up. Sure. And let's see, Call to the Grave. Ooh, that'd be a nice one. Yeah, I'm going with that. So the Stone Stalkers let you through, one way or another. Forgive me for traveling my own route, but it was a path only an Earthshaker could take. So Earth Mystic who is afraid of Beast Woman says. And what is fear if not a mechanic for surviving danger? Though if we must describe my actions, I prefer to say they're derived from a healthy respect for the tribe's boundaries. Glad you made it in one piece. Boy, they don't mess around. Well, I guess that... Actually, yeah, that's a really effective way to make sure you don't have any unwanted guests. Yeah, I think I'll head over there first. Castus or Cestus? My condolences to your guild. Can I get a discount, perhaps? Oh, nice. Let's see. Got that I can sell. Light leather gauntlets. Yeah, I guess that's it, for the most part. Iron Sabatons.
Sorry, I can't. Sorry, I can't.
Yes, buddy. Now, there's your head. Radix Iron Core. Drug recipes, so I need an infirmary. Oh. Fatebinder. How arduously I've waited at this moment. Did you think the earth would not tell me of how it drank upon my baby brother's spilled blood? Explain yourself, for I can't begin to fathom of what you speak. You do not try to deny or minimize your involvement, Fatebinder. Snake in our midst. If you slayed my brother, I'll have the earth swallow you whole. I'm leaning towards subterfuge. I was not the one to fell him. Blame the Scarlet Chorus for your loss. I am sorry for your loss. Truly I am. Boy.
I got it.
I'm happy I managed to pull that off.
Have a look here.
The Fatebinder wanders my compound. I would ask how you wheedled your way in, but I have already spoken with Isadora. I apologize for my behavior earlier. I do not often allow myself to be affected by such emotions. Think nothing of it. request is a simple one. I want the Earthshakers to stand with me against Kairos. You know what? I wish to recruit the Earthshakers as my allies because I understand the value of your guild. Ash values and protects his soldiers, but can you say he does the same for you? If we were, hypothetically, to join you, Fatebinder, the guild would require certain assurances, such as the means with which to protect itself. Fortunately for you, you are in a unique position to perform the Ritual of All Stones, which should provide just such means. Unfortunately for Cairn, the ritual will kill him. Ooh. You're saying you survived the edict? He's alive somewhere in there? To say he survived would be presumptive. Perhaps endures is a better description. Though his heart still beats, Cairn has become trapped in a state of unconsciousness. He cannot and will not outlive the edict. It will plague him until his final breath. There is no way to save Cairn? What do we need to perform the ritual? Azurelith loads. Why do we need Azurelith? Basilana Gulf Glow. Now, what is in... Oh, that's probably into the spire. Why is that a long way around? Kind of regretting having, not done it so far. All I know is that Spare the Beast Child is something that will impact positively with Siren.
Can't do that.
Beyond that, I've got no freaking idea. Climb on up. And yeah, odds are I'll probably stick with this one for quite some time in terms of playing.
Cut the banter and stay low.
No one will know I was there.
A sapphire. And sigil of bounding bolts. Oh, level 2. Spiffy. $125. Holy shit. Alright, so I've got, let's see, Crag Weapon. That'll be nice. Icicle Storm. Oh, actually, Healing Wisps. There. Oh, crap. Wait. I know I had someone get it. Concussive bolt, maybe? Okay, sure. Awesome. So, 2 bounces on that. Climb on down. They added a lot of sigils to this, or I just didn't find them before. And I'm kind of leaning towards the latter, honestly. Saving now. Because I do not want to have to run all that way back if I can just load instead. Oh wow, she just... Siren is only level 13, I mean. Honestly, she's probably... My guess would be 16 years old. Oh, here we are. Oh, nice. I should be able to pull this off. Okay, so here it is. I'm guessing symmetrical.
Ground quivers and gleams, watching with mystic eyes, watching without blinking.
Let's see, so... Let's see, I've got that. That one definitely extends down to here. Same with that one. And if I had to guess, it'll be symmetrical. Called it! Awesome. So now I can get the infirmary set up. Woohoo! The now familiar light of the spire courses skyward. The dawning spire and howling rock gives you the impression of slow, inexorable movement, like a glacier of living stone. Unstoppable force moves at a pace that no eye could follow. The tower's very immobility is a pretense. With a triumphant heave, you feel the will of the spire stretch across the distance to link its power with Vendrian's well. Too bad Spire could not save Stone Archon from falling to Kairos' edict. Beastwoman thinks Spire would have wanted to. For all the dangers you put me through, at least you take me to some lovely places. At some point, I want to wake up early and actually watch the sun rise from here. It'll be nice looking down at the sunrise for a change. I feel bad reveling in this moment, knowing it came at the loss of such an immense power. But we will use it to further our cause, so it won't have happened in vain. I can't help but think that I shouldn't have... Let's see... Yep, build the infirmary. So 4 or 5.
Sorry, I can't.
Sigil of Selfless Magic. That's a new one. Ah, okay, so you can't use it to self-heal, but you can... Or you can't use it on yourself. Nah. That'll work. You know what? Sure, why not? Tea recipe name? What? Lorem ipsum is simply dummy text of the printing and typesetting industry. Wow. Yeah, someone did not proofread that correctly. I mean, damn. That is rather awful. As much as I like the game otherwise, that particular one is rather awful. Let's see. Oh yeah, here's the spire. What do you make of the spire? Should they be giving off gas like that? And that's rather off-putting, I gotta admit. Ocean Spire real quick. Oh, that feels better. To claim the artifact. Plans. Hierarch's robes. Really, I can't do any more. I guess that one then. And over to Sunset Spire. Yes, buddy, you are adorable. I love you. Okay. Forge something for me. Oh yeah, and that's only in the, let's see, Hierarch's robe. Or Hierarch's robes. Plus 10 to all magic skills. Holy shit. Okay, where the hell do I get more hides? Do I have to buy them? Oh. Ask away. From where does Kairos' power truly stem? Is it from the magic of edicts? Is it from archons, or perhaps from the loyal subjects in their toil? Edicts are the crux of his power, or Kairos' power. Powerful magic that can shape the very landscape give Kairos to... Well... Let's see, Tamarin... And yeah, not a single damn thing on that one. Oh, Pelagus. Is there something wrong? Do you wish for me to terminate your employment? I claim these spires as tribute to Kairos' conquest. Should I need any more justification than that? Oh. Oh shit, I forgot about that. Forge recruits needed. I think that's what I'm lacking here. Yep, 5 of 6. I guess I'll go with that one then. And that is now masterwork. Oh, actually. Titan's Blade. Oh yeah, I can do the... yeah. At least I think. Oh, Commander's Plate. That's what I can get. Well, it would be slightly faster recovery anyway. Yeah, I kinda wish I'd thought of that prior, really. Alright, so... Wait a minute. Oh, Howling Rock, so... Wait, seriously? There's 2 spires in here. So do I just not deal with the burning library whatsoever by going this route? Oh boy. Who are you, and why do you think I would drag you somewhere? You're safe for now, so tell me what's happened. Okay, saving here. I'm kind of wishing I'd... Uh-huh. Everything you people do seems to result in violence. I already have business with the beastmen here. Do nothing until I've spoken with them.
Have a look here.
Ow. There we go. Well, at least things haven't come to blows yet. Okay, so don't touch that. Fair enough. Thing is, I've also gathered plenty before now, so... yeah. Kinda didn't realize their importance along the way.
Sorry, I can't.
Well, didn't realize and or forgot. Admittedly. Ow!
Follow quietly. Paw, soft, soft.
Ah, got it.
Ooh, Longclaw's Rage. What is that one? Two-handed... Two-handed axe.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm ready to go. Hunt, stalk, prowl.
Alrighty, I'm not touching that because odds are... Oh yeah, it's the... Pardon me, it's a hand as opposed to the... Want to know closer, human? Flee now or explain presence in Stonelands. Even mention tribes, elder teeth, and beastmen will pitch human's body to ground below. I mean your tribe no harm, nor have I come for any teeth. I seek only speak with Red Fang. I have a fate binder of Tunon, not some petty teeth-stealing traveler. You will let me through. Yeah, I kind of figured that would lead to some favor there. A bit like Commander Shepard headbutting the Krogan. Holy shit. Well, I'm finding a lot of masterwork items here.
Sorry, I can't. Sorry, I can't.
Huh. Okay, let's see what's up this way then.
Have a look here.
There we are. That's what I was kind of anticipating. Well, I was hoping for a better strike than that, so to speak.
Sorry, I can't.
Buddy, what? Ooh, a lot of stuff down there. Oh yeah, into the old walls. Again. Yeah, I guess they are at the base of a spire.
Ritual den into ancestors' old walls? Reminds kills in shadow of Broodmother in Shadowhunter's mystic cave.
I'm assuming that's the same thing then. Boy, this might actually be a really straightforward one. Like, no going into the old walls at all. Who pads here? So slow. Who braves to approach Red Fang? God eyes of Stonestalker's old walls then. Speak, human. Quick. Explain. Or Red Fang will rip Trespasser's jaw from head. What in Cairn's name is going on out here? Human Earth mystics trespass in tribelands. Lured tribe with kind words like meaty chunks of wild boar. Said we're like tribe. Could hear earth blood flowing under rocks. Humans claim to hunt rocks called azulith, but only steal elder teeth of ancestors. Now Stonestalkers have gathered to skin thieves alive. I will settle your dispute with the Earthshakers. I'd like to resolve this conflict peacefully. Even if Red Fang could trust human, only tribe mates could speak for Stonestalkers. Only tribe mates can make promises on behalf of tribe. Initiate me into your tribe, and I will negotiate on your behalf for a peaceful resolution that both parties can accept. The Earthshakers will not further harm your lands, I swear to it. Can try, can die. We bring an own blood spill. Stonestalkers are born, yes. Okay, so I could have done this. Shit, that's how I could have done it. Anyway. Want to bet on that? Not good tracks of human task. Very well, I'll survive your trial by combat, and then I'll solve this problem for our tribe. Or, actually, don't worry. Yeah, I'll save first. Wait. No. What? Wait. Okay, Rite of Savagery and Stone. Meet your opponents at the Gulf Glow Old Walls on one of the rocky plateaus near the spire.
Study carefully the glyphs. They're gibberish to me, but I know
Oh!
magic when I see it.
Wait, what? Apparently that was entirely obvious then. Huh.
Curious.
Oh, going over to that. Sigil of Pride magic. So the exact opposite. Fair enough. Oh, shit. Need to reset. Oh, shit. Need to reset again. There we go. That's the slice I needed.
I got it.
And there we go. I probably should have held off on that, but yeah, well. Yes, buddy, you are adorable. I almost poked you right in the eye, scratching at your cheek. And I don't think that would have gone well for either one of us, because you would have reacted poorly. I'd have felt awful for doing that to you. And you reacting poorly probably would have caused me physical pain, too. Logically, I know I'm standing on solid rock, but this place has my balance askew. I keep feeling the stones beneath my feet shift and roll ever so slightly. I'd say I'm losing my mind, but I'd chalk it all up to a lingering effect of the Edict of Stone. Feels good. Tastes like blood slicked on tongue. Feels like killing and... Yeesh. And training ground. Though I don't think I can actually do anything here. Iron Warhammer. Iron Great Axe. Why did you choose to follow me now? Sigil of Piercing Force. Oh, nice.
My Lord Binder, what can I do for you?
And I think I might be nearing the end. I'm not sure, though. Yeah, I'm definitely going here first, then outside. But spare the beast child. What the hell does that actually mean in this context?
Will do.
Mm-hmm. Three of Tribe's toughest savage swift fighters. Let us begin. Ow. Yeah, I only need to win. Ah, shit, I did kill him.
I'm enjoying this a little too much.
I feel kind of bad about that. Like, I genuinely do. Alright, so back inside here. Oh, nice. One I didn't actually have before. Yes, I'll ensure the Earthshakers leave your lands and do not return. But you have to let them leave with any elder teeth they've already harvested. It'll be the easiest and fastest way to get them to leave. Trust me. Mark of the Tribe. Hardy. Yeah, doing that instead of purifying, honestly. Alright, so I gotta go tell them. Right? Okay, yep, I gotta go let them know. Oh, jeez. Yep. Okay, so I did that already. Now, how do I get down there? I mean, is this a climb down point, or is this a I'm about to harvest it and piss off the entire tribe thing? Oh, climb down. Awesome. Merchant's hat. Yeah, Yeah, I'd prefer not to piss off the tribe if possible. Yeah, I'll do it that way. Boy, that was a little anticlimactic given, you know, the stuff in Stalwart. And that was really, well, thus far, anticlimactic. I mean, that one was a nice little crescendo. This one, not as such. I have matters to take care of first. And yeah, I'll do howling. There we go. Let us begin. Let the land be heard. Let the land be moved. Let the land bequeath Cairn to us, her beloved, her wild spurs. Wait. Oh, Mother Earth being... Okay. Her being the Earth, not her being Cairn. That had me confused for a bit, given, you know, the prominent beard right there. And Cairn being referred to as he. Aha. What should I do?
Yes. To battle!
There we go.
That ringing sound? It's not just in your ears.
I bring glory to my guild.
Is he seriously trying to beat me? Let's see, I know. Grounding core, that was it.
On it. Will do.
Actually, volcanic weapon, too. Shit. Wait a minute, scorching missiles. Yeah, Crag weapon. Is it? Crag weapon seriously is not showing up? I have too many spells for what's... Huh. Okay, so what the hell do you do with that? I literally have too many spells for what I've got here.
Can't do it.
The land.
Okay. Shattered stone.
Good work.
I'll take care of it.
Yes.
I wonder if there is a way to fail that, honestly.
I got it.
Oh, shit. I might have, actually.
Will do.
Another demonstration of our power. Seems in order. Oh, I'm terrible at this. How am I not dead yet? I'll take care of it. Nobody saw that, right?
You learn something every day.
Boy, that was a bit of an overlapping roar there. Oh, hey, I leveled up. Ooh, Lord jumps 2 with that one. That was weird. I'm thinking call to battle. The hell was that? Oh yeah, shit. I forgot about that one.
Swipe it.
Okay, it doesn't look like you can fail it, thankfully. And the last one. And the edict is ended. The Edict of Stone has ceased, and with the dissipation of its powerful draining force, the world feels once again alive with arcane energy and currents of magic. The edict is gone, isn't it? Ever since we arrived, I've suffered the most unspeakable headache. Who knew the taking of our Arcaros' enchantment would be such a relief? The most populous valley of the Eesh.
On it.
Okay, come on. Very fickle on where... There we are. Eesh. That was very fickle. Fatebinder, you couldn't have been more instrumental to our cause. We were able to successfully extract Cairn's energy and imbue it within the Azurlith, in turn tripling the power of our guild. It would appear you personally benefited from breaking the Edict of Stone, though to what end even I cannot fathom. Await me at Ascension Hall. You can represent your guild henceforth from there. And apparently there's something here. A fragment of Cairn. Okay, so I'm assuming that this is going to be a more significant choice than I would anticipate. Hopefully it... Oh, okay. Okay, I'm looking this one up. I'm sorry. Fragment of Cairn's head. Okay, so +2 wits. Head, eye, heart, arm, or left hand. There we are. Securing the sea might... Arcane Preservation. Okay. Try that one instead. I guess the heart. I have no idea what that actually did functionally, I'll admit. Well, on the plus side, Ascension Hall should be a rather, hop, skip, and a jump sort of thing. But first and foremost, Sunset Spire. To see what I can do with this thing. And, I'll go on with it. Just for a little bit longer, though. Maybe I need to complete that first. Okay, was I supposed to get, like, did I skip one somewhere? I don't know. Vendrian's Well. Because I can only imagine how Tunon is going to react to all this. Is something wrong? It's your job to face these truths, to lose sleep over them. You're an adult. Where does Stalwart go from here? I'll go over to Zedenia first. Though, actually, let's see. I have to admit, I never imagined the Earthshaker standing tall against Kairos. At least not while I sat at the helm of our modest guild. With you leading the charge, I see the hints of a brighter future for all. Are we really having this conversation? Both of you get in line. We have work to do. Already done. Ooh, this is not great. I was wondering who'd be the first to strike directly. If our scouts speak true, we are up against a foe that would strike us in staggering numbers. Has the Archon been spotted among the hordes? need to see the larger picture of the battle first. Let's discuss this atop the spire. And I was able to do that whole, bring wrath upon my enemies thing, so maybe that's going to be a factor here. Kairos' forces have the Citadel. Oh. Trading grounds upgrade. Infirmary upgrade. You can see the line of reinforcements. Ooh. What? Okay. I forgot about this. I'm not really remembering it either. Do not like spiders howling. Sounds of slithering scourges, of many and more bane, chasing and biting at beast woman's heels. That was it. The spire often communicates in visions. Perhaps this is its way of saying it has something to discuss? This spire resonates my voice. I'll shout to the valley that I have an edict from Kairos. That should get them running. Because, yeah, I'm not exactly keen on Well, yeah, I'm not keen on bringing an earthquake or anything like that here. Especially with the Scarlet Chorus. Oh boy. You ended an edict, and now you have ended an archon. I know none in this court had such expectations for you when the adjudicator initially brought you among us. So many surprises in so short a span. You fascinate. While he lived, Cairn was a singular being. A titanic man born of the womb of Tyranny herself, to hear some tell it. While none still living can provide account to that birth, you bore witness to his demise. Indeed, you precipitated it. I ask that you indulge... Let's see... I took no satisfaction in ending Cairn, save that which one takes in fulfilling their obligations. The Archon of Stone's presence poisoned the Stone Sea. His death throes hourly rocking the people of Old Azure. Never have I seen so much suffering caused by the choices of a sole individual. In executing the Archon of Stone, I both rid the Stone Sea of his protracted corrosion and released him from his agony. It had to be done, but there was no pleasure in it. I'll go with that. There's still so much that doesn't make sense. The spires and the tiers are linked. Just how far does this connection go? Ooh. From this spire, I could reach anywhere in the tiers. Where Kairos has an edict, there is mystic interference. Why me? Huh. There was a... I'm not sure who's actually in control here. Is the spire enhancing my powers, or am I feeling the power, or am I fueling the power of the spire? They say only the Overlord can create an edict. It has never been clear if the Overlord can destroy an edict. And when an edict is resolved, what becomes of the colossal quantities of... Ooh. Can you, like, tell it to listen to me after you die? Does it work like that? Confident this will work. I can't have been the first person to mess with this device. From what there have been visitors here before, but it seems none of them understood the spire as well as I. What could possibly go wrong? Edict of Stone. Edict of Storms, I guess. Boy, this is... Ooh, this is interesting. What is my power right now, actually? Oh, right here. 1735. Damn! Okay. Issue the... Especially with the blood chanters at the forefront. Oh, I didn't even notice myself lifted up. That actually worked? That actually worked! How is that even possible? Having broken the edict, I seem to be able to recreate it, if in a limited fashion. There's a reason I don't deal with arcane nonsense. I'm as baffled as you are, but what you're saying is as probable a guess as any. Just when I think I have you figured out. So, am I actually joining the battle, or what? Oh, guess so. So...
What is it you need?
Yeah, I'll head down to Ascension Hall. I doubt they'll actually be in there. If they are, then, ooh, it's not great. Oh. Oh. Damn. Oh. Damn. foul trick you playing such that the weather comes to your aid. I should thank you for separating the wheat from the chaff. The sight of seeing dozens struck dead by lightning made a good show to startle the deadweights, leaving the bravest with the privilege of tearing off your limbs one joint at a time. Fool. Fools, did you not hear me proclaim that edict? Either I cast that edict by myself, or did so with the Overlord's blessing. Think that through very carefully. Oh, I even terrified someone with that one. Actually, I'm getting here, and let's see. Actually, sure.
Nothing.
Good work. Await
There we go.
Your head.
I will break you.
Can't do that. Right.
Oh, this weapon.
On it.
Take that!
Shadow Hunter strikes with sharpest claws.
My voice grows stronger.
I thought we would blend our last weapon cracking core skulls before being overwhelmed, but... Yep. Crimson Greatspear. Oh. Oh, and Siren went up a level. Let's see, Aria of Memories. And apparently back to shocked and demoralized by your display of power and the ease with which you dispatch their leader, the Scarlet Chorus fighters lose their nerve and scatter in defeat. The survivors carry with them fearful murmurs of the powerful Archon Gazrakar, a being of enormous might who can cast an edict with the same authority as the Overlord. Confusion sets in across the realm. Amid the whispers and misinformation, one fact remains consistent. The Overlord's power has been challenged. You safely assume that such rumors are making their way back to Kairos. The high winds of your edict sweep the air, dashing debris against your spire. Torrential rain falls, hitting hard enough to bruise bare skin. Lightning strikes the ground, endangering anyone out in the open. It isn't long before the storm begins to wane, slowly falling from a gale to a light rainstorm, and after a few days it becomes a simple breeze. Eventually the skies calm as your edict dissipates, releasing Vendrian's well from its grip. Yep. No sooner do you get started than Callio, Fatebinder of Tunon, pays a visit bearing an important message. Oh god, I wanna... You know what? I'm continuing. Screw it. I keep hearing about this little spire you've been calling your own. Now that you've slaughtered those who would take your lands, I think your claim is as official as it gets. Let me guess, you're here to investigate what just happened? Naturally. Tyranny expects me to give a full report, but today I come bearing an important message. Not an edict, but commandments from the mouth of the Overlord all the same. No one's entirely sure what to make of you these days, Gazargar. They all say you spoke an Edict of Storms, not a proclamation of an Edict of Kairos, but your own Edict of Storms, your own mystical storm. You're no mere Fatebinder, of that much we can be certain. You proclaimed and broken the Overlord's edicts perhaps one too many times. If I had known you could do this when I first met you, I'd maybe have tried in earnest to kill you? How for the sake of Tyrannis, the right person has inherited this gift. I don't know what to make of you, Fatebinder. Proclaiming and breaking the Overlord's magic, claiming these awful towers, it should come as no surprise that an edict is within your grasp, but I still find room for surprise. You're powerful in ways that gang bosses and mages aren't. You commanded this place to do your bidding. And unleash something. I don't have any idea how you're able to do this, but it isn't power that any scholar can wield. This is something else. You're not some ambitious hedge mage who learned it out of a book. You're more like an Archon where it just comes naturally. I genuinely didn't know I had it in me. You didn't know if it would work and you decided to play with the arcane equivalent of a mountain tipping over? My confidence in you swells, Fatebinder. It's only natural to have doubted yourself. The edicts have always been the magic of Kairos and Kairos alone. Anyone claiming to be able to cast an edict would be presumed crazy. And yet a sane man watching what you just did would see the power of the Overlord in your voice. Curious. Suppose you've no reason to play the fool. I'll say that however it is you came into this power. So, congratulations, I think? And the second decree? So the Overlord wants even more civil war. Kairos has decreed that you are the newest Archon. And to be wait, now I'm an Archon. Well, no, God, no, that would be a horrible idea. And to be clear, this is a command from Kairos, but not an edict. Correct, there's no edict backing this order. Such encouragement hardly seems necessary when the task is its own reward. The Overlord has merely rescinded Kairos' peace. The Archons may kill and maim each other without breaking any laws. Kairos knows, rightly so, that enmities new and old will drive the Archons to mutual destruction. The Overlord need only remove the pretense of peace and watch the ensuing violence. What of the court? Have you heard what Tuanon and Blood and Mark think of this? As per usual, Tuanon is the emotional range of pumice, while Blood and Mark seemed almost giddy. I think the old Shadow is already putting names on his daggers. I was wondering if Blood and Mark would hear this order and promptly stab Tuanon. But no, it would seem the Archon of Shadow is happy to serve him. Makes sense, I've never known the... Yeah. I think I'm more troubled by the sudden promotion to Archon. By definition, an Archon is someone who generates magic from themselves and doesn't channel the powers of others. Since I assume you cast that edict without reading the prepared words of Kairos, otherwise why the fuss, Archon isn't fully incorrect for what you are, but I would agree your power is far beyond the mastery of shadows or ice or talking to trees or whatever other powers Archons have shown throughout the ages. Consider for a second the greater mystery is not why you're being considered an Archon, it's why you're being allowed a chance to live. All I know is... Yeah. So I'm to be the Archon of Edicts? Not exactly, just Archon for now. A bit unorthodox, but that's all the information I received. Rogulis insisted we should call you Archon of the Tears. at least in any case where it might be overheard, since Archon of Edicts could sound like denigration of the Overlord. You realize this presents a problem for me, right? My hand just writes Fatebinder Gazrakar out of habit. The effort it will take to restrain myself to write Archon. Not sure I have the years left in me. Why do you think Kairos would want us Archons to fight? Because Ash and Nerat work together like water and oil, and so letting them each rule half the tiers is an exercise in bad planning? Because there's no land left to conquer after the tiers and Kairos needs fewer generals? Tuna's not here, so I don't mind pointing out that Kairos isn't exactly a loving ruler, and the Archons are disposable pawns, not beloved subjects. When land has been conquered, why not dispose of the conquerors? But I didn't ask to be an Archon. And I didn't ask to be a Fatebinder, but to make it look easy. I don't think anybody asks to be Archon. If anything, those who try to wear the title without Kairos' blessing rarely survive to be remembered. That is true. I don't think Kairos decides who has the power to be an Archon, but Kairos is certainly selective of who gets the title. My teacher, a culted Jade, Archon of Ties, never bowed to Kairos. Her power was her own, and she claimed the title of Archon because, well, when she was younger, the Overlord was just a distant tale, and so wearing the title didn't arouse conflict. I don't think the Overlord gives anyone power in any direct sense. If anything, I bet Kairos would rather all of us were mewling idiots devoid of magic. It would be easier to control that way. But Kairos can and give and take titles, and titles change how people see you. So, does this mean I finally get to meet Kairos? Maybe get my own realm to rule? Thank you for delivering the message. That'll be all. First step is deciding you won't bow to one of the other Archons. Let's get one thing clear. I want no part of this little contester. Archon. I bow to you. The rest of you madmen can fight over the right to rule this mountainous shithole. I accept. Thank you. Awesome. Hey, got to level 4! Just don't let Nerat get away with the bat of the eyelashes and a polite surrender. The question me and the other binders have been asking. Can you do this again? None of all believes in you. Another, who shall remain nameless, takes the more cynical stance that the Overlord has a hand so far up your ass she can puppet your mouth, and you couldn't cast a second edict if you tried. Me? I think you have it in you. Or at least I like the idea of proclaiming an edict of yours someday. Yeah. I have something in mind for the voices of Nerat. I'll issue an edict upon cacophony in the Stone Sea. I know I'm mostly sober, but just so we're clear, you did just issue an edict, right? First you cast an edict, then this full-on war of Archons. This whole chapter of the Chronicle it's like reading like fiction. I think we can now safely say that the Scarlet Chorus philosophy has been vindicated. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. Binder Gazrakar. Uh-huh. We need to gather our forces and strike back. Call a meeting of the Coalition. Okay, well, this will be the last thing I do tonight. Okay, so I've got Ebb wanting to talk. An Archon's End. Oh. The Overlord's subjects watch the pronouncements of the Fatebinder and often see only pampered courtiers exalted by whim to parse the guilty from the guiltless. They rarely recognize the toll, the drudgery of study, the labor of training, the toil of investigating innocence and culpability. Our efforts rarely earn praise, nor should they. The death of an Archon deserves no more celebration than a verdict of guilt. They are no more and no less than the rings by which we purchase order and peace. It hardens me that you discern some moral remuneration in your duties. Remember, though, that our service to the Overlord demands uncompromising adherence to justice, not kindness or gallantry. Oh, I will only... Kid, I take it you're aware of the Overlord's latest decree. If not, let me give it to you straight. Now's a bad time to be an Archon in the Tears. Since most likely I'll be the one to cut you down, I thought I'd first explain it's not my choice. But if it was, I would still choose to kill you. See you soon. I'm curious as to what a meeting would accomplish there. Oh, one-handed weapons. Okay, that increases parry at least, so there we go. Snapping Bone. Awesome. Yep. Actually, I might do that first, honestly.
Hail, mighty Archon. Your newfound power runs in the face of what I thought I knew. All my life, I've been told Kairos alone can issue an edict. And yet, here you are, proclaiming mastery of the lands just like the Overlord.
I can replicate her powers, but I'm not just like the Overlord.
You mean his powers.
I mean his.
You say that now. Let's see if you still feel this way when the reality sinks in, and your mastery of this newfound power solidifies. The world now bows to your mere utterance. Each day you will grow stronger, while the world becomes weaker in comparison. Put another way, if I could do what you do, the world would be at the mercy of humanity. Cursing the name of Ebb, Archon of Fecund Fluids. Let's hope your moral sextant isn't as crooked as my own. Your newfound power runs in the face of what I thought I knew.
Perhaps there are others besides
All
me
my
and the
life,
Overlord?
I should certainly hope not. Tyranny isn't large enough for Kairos, and it's certainly going to get very interesting if the two of you start waving your edicts to and fro.
Nice pun on that one.
I would have felt if someone else were proclaiming edicts. I knew when this one activated the Spire. From what I know of Kairos, the Fatebinder is definitely a wrinkle in some carefully laid plans.
If anyone has cast an edict other than Kairos in the last 431 years, I'm certain we would know. There would have been witnesses and evidence that outran Kairos' march west. The sages would have heard of it.
Your newfound power runs in the
It's
face
fortunate
of what
then
I
that you
thought
were
I
sworn to
knew.
me.
If watching you slowly descend into power-hungry madness is the definition of good fortune, consider me your newfound power. What is it you need?
Fatebinder! It is always such a pleasure to speak with you.
Aww.
What do you need?
Okay, so I've got to talk to Barrick. See, I can scarcely believe it. You proclaimed an edict. You wielded the power of the Overlord. For a moment, perhaps. But it was enough to turn the tide of battle in our favor. That simply doesn't happen. The Overlord's magic is as unknowable as anything on Tyranny, as mysterious and Well, I was about to say as unapproachable as the spires, but you have cleanly dispelled that notion. What do you suggest I do next? It may be too late to mend your times with Kairos' hierarchy. If you can continue to prove your worth, then perhaps you can be invited back into the fold. I suppose that Kairos needs some time for introspection, as do we all. This can only mean trouble for us. Kairos doesn't tolerate competition. No, indeed. I wouldn't want to stand in your place when the day of reckoning comes, but standing next to you might prove just as dangerous.
What can I do for you?
On it.
Oof, yeah, I did not do a very great imitation of him.
Alpha. Little Chitterbird has pledged to Alpha of Kills and Shadow. He is good for Chitterbird's chance of survival, but bad for Beast Woman's ears. Fate
Talking about
Binder
Seer?
wants Beast Woman?
Happy that I rescued Left Claw?
Yep. Fate Binder is good Alpha to Kills and Shadow. Listen.
Any good hunts?
And why always is Alpha asking Beast Woman? Maybe Alpha wants to prowl with Kills and Shadow? Wants to come like playing with...
I'm always down for a game.
Is easy. Pack me.
Rut mate slaughter, eh? Does it have to be 3 different people?
I always loved this
I
line.
rutted with my old gang boss, Fine Ass. Mated him for a time, and then I killed him. Of all my days running with the chorus, I think I enjoyed asking the most.
Oh, I get it. Okay. I'd rut Barrack, since Kairos' forces need a little pillage and rape in return. I'd mate with Verse, mostly to take half of whatever land she's going to someday conquer. Obviously, I'd kill Lantry. Who wouldn't?
What? I'm old enough to be everyone's father. This is disgusting.
Wow. I appreciate being included in this little... well, I'm not even really sure what to call this. It's not like any game I've ever played, but... I'm gonna say nothing and pretend like I haven't heard a word anyone said. And then I'm gonna go sing myself a little amnesia.
How could Beast Woman choose any other? Would rut ebb good and hot fast? Would mate Alpha and would slaughter.
Oh, Fate Binder. Wine. Oh, okay. Oh, yes, I would like to. Alright, so Lantry, let's see what he has to say.
Not to steal your glorious day in the sun, but I must say, now all my notes on you are suddenly worth 10 times their weight in iron. My journals will melt the linens off the ladies, I tell you. What's that you say? Buxom, nubile lasses with an interesting old man who knows history. You'll read a definitive tractatus on the trials and tribulations of the Archon of the Tears. Ah, well, you're in luck. I think one can safely conclude that you have the Overlord's attention, and that of the Tears. Soon, all of Taratas. You realize, I trust, I hope, that nobody other than Kairos has ever cast an edict until you.
Also safe to assume Kairos will try to solve me in some fashion.
At the same time, if you really were a meaningful threat, you'd have already been the victim of an edict, or bled in Mark's daggers. So this has me rather curious. Just what does the Overlord wish to do with you?
Happen to know when Kairos first cast an edict?
Good question. In parts north, it's commonly held that Kairos' Edict of Dust was the first, but it was cast in the year 11. It was just the first edict to ripple across the whole of Taratas. If you lived somewhere that used to have antelope, you probably think that's the first edict of the Overlord. But here, the answer is given to us by the Overlord's own sense of posterity. Year 0 of Kairos' calendar is said to correspond to the day Kairos went from warlord to wearer of many crowns. A victory won when the first Edict of Storms shocked both the Cloud Barons and the realm of Medrev to capitulate.
Antelope? Is that an animal?
Yes, or it was, at least, until they were all wiped out by the Edict of Dust. Or that's as best we've pieced it together from the records.
Antelope are not like beast women. Antelope have hooves for fleeing. Beast women have claws for killing. Antelope don't eat meat, are spooked easily, are large but helpless, lumber but lack reason, are prey. Silverback tribe hunted antelope extinct. Old Ink Mystic tells many strange, stupid tales. Things to know everything.
I suppose I'm more of an expert in living things, like birds, and can't quite confirm or deny what you're saying, but just forget I said anything.
Probably for the best. Are you sure history hasn't just edited or forgotten those who could rival the Overlord?
Well, I have a hard time believing that someone would cast an edict and not have it noticed.
Yes, but maybe a rival casts an edict, Kairos kills the rival, takes credit for the events.
Well, as of now, I've seen with my own eyes that the Overlord is not unique in this regard. And I suppose you're all the evidence I need to throw suspicion on the record. Now, if you are right, that implies the Overlord has no qualms silencing and murdering those who pose a threat. In your case, at least my written record of you might survive. See?
Cute.
Indeed. Once again,
Are you trying to piss everyone off, or do you just do this for fun? I'm not judging either way, I'm just curious. Casting an edict on Vendrian's well is a good way to shine a beacon on yourself. Or paint a target. I saved your skin, didn't I? Sure did. For now. Like I said, I'm not trying to prod you or suggest you made the wrong call. As someone who likes to stay discreet until she has the opening to strike a killing blow, I find your little public gesture of dominance, well, quaint. Charming, in a dumb way.
At your service, Fatefind. What do you need?
Alright, so that is all for tonight. Thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all tomorrow morning. And honestly, probably for Tyranny again. So, have a nice night and pleasant dreams, everyone.